President-elect Trump cabinet picks have started meeting with senators. Now our next guest says this should put them in position for timely confirmations. Joining us now, former Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy. He also has some news this morning that we're going to get to, and a new group aimed at advocating for pro-technology proposals. It's funny that do we need someone to advocate for that?
You know, the one thing I learned in Congress, and it's something I tried to focus on being Speaker, you get so bogged down on the day-to-day stuff, you're not looking at things a decade from now. Like, that's why I created the Select Committee on China. You know, MIT teaches a course to all the generals in our military for AI and quantum. So 3 years ago, I took 10 members and had them develop a course to teach AI and quantum to all the members in Congress. And then we reconstitute the Intel Committee so they're really focused. And when you think about where America poised today, for AI, for energy, for defense, these are things I worked on. But having served those 17 years and now being on the outside, you really need that private sector in there, that combination to make the right policies. And that's why I created the ALFA Institute. We're rolling it out today. It's based upon, when we try to go to space, if you read the right stuff, ALFA is the name of the module, the nickname, where the astronauts will go on and get trained to try to stay straight with all the gravitational pull and the pressures. And that's kind of where you are in Congress. I mean, when you think about Congress today, they're not doing President Trump a favor. They haven't finished the funding for this year. They're going into the next year where the president now has to worry about last year's funding and not being able to think for the future. We're not going to capture AI unless we change the permitting process and enhance the energy grid in America for us to win the AI battle. Defense, we're not going to stay number one unless we reform the processing of the Defense Department. These are things I worked on, but the things I've learned going on the outside, the private sector can help tremendously.
Some of those things sound like infrastructure spending. It feels like this incoming administration is going to be cutting back on some of those things, trying to be more efficient, trying to not waste, and in the process probably going to cut a lot of things. How do you get spending for initiatives like that in an environment?
You know what? You have the capital for this. The problem is not more capital. The problem is the permitting. I was having this debate with Biden when we were doing the debt ceiling. Because what happens, if you're the president would sit there and he'd only want renewable energy. I want all the above. But right now, nobody can get a permit to build any of it. And in the debt ceiling, we actually got a little NEPA reform, hadn't done in 40 years, and we were negotiating to do that further, treat everybody equal so you can build the pipelines, you can build the transmission lines. A lot of that is state and local,
though. How do you plan on overriding that from the federal government?
You are the federal government. To me, this is essence. Whoever captures AI and quantum really captures the future.
But again, back to this administration, it's about giving more rights back to the states, more control back to the states.
I think you could put guidelines on 50.
Federal government.
But that's why you need the combination. When I've used every single position in leadership when I served in Congress, and what I'd do is I'd take members out to Silicon Valley for 2 days. I remember taking Pompeo as a freshman, meeting at this startup across from Stanford called Palantir, right? And what happens is you get so bogged down in Congress doing the day-to-day, you're not looking at what the future is passing you by. Creating the Select Committee on China, the most bipartisan committee we've had, I thought of that by walking the 75th anniversary of Normandy with Pelosi, looking at those grave sites, wondering what could those policymakers have done that day never would have taken place. And it wasn't a year before, it was a decade before. And our dependency upon China, right, from critical minerals, from the processing, from medical supplies. Those are not partisan issues. So this is an opportunity in the ALFA Institute to actually work together on both sides to really look to America. How do we poise? Because, look, I think we're in a new industrial revolution. And I think this is, to me, I'm excited about where we are. But how do we harness that and get the right policy?